What a beautiful Wednesday it's been, falling on the 23rd day of June, another day into the 70s. I mean, man, what more could you ask for? A lot of folks yearning for summer temps, and they're coming, as is another few days in the 70s still in your forecast. Some unusual, not so unusual weather for Kentucky. I think we can go pretty much either way on that, but I do have an updated forecast for you regardless, which has us sitting pretty again tomorrow and for your Friday, and still talking about shower chances for your weekend. And as I look, they may have inched up just a bit, but not all that dramatic. I'll give you the updated outlook in just a few moments. Headlines tonight will include coverage of last night's regular meeting of the Magoffin County Fiscal Court, postponed for more than a year. A very important resolution read with a dedication forthcoming for a Magoffin County man who dedicated much of his life before passing to our history and to that of the Civil War and our involvement here and that of our ancestors, and as just a large part of our community. As well, speaking of parks, some major renovations are looking to be very likely for the Ramey Park. Wow, these are so much needed, possibly by this time, maybe in the early fall of next year. I'll let the judge executive inform you as he did the court last night, as well as some softball news that you'll find more of in tomorrow's edition of the Sayersville Independent, but I've got a brief look on that, as well as some accolades for some of our ladies as they, of course, just wrapped up the season not all that long ago. I can as well tell you we've got a little COVID information on the local level, state level, and at this time, if you're watching the 6 o'clock show, authorities and rescue and EMS on the scene of what appeared to be a serious, at least single vehicle accident on 114 near the Ivington end of Burning Fork. Have someone on the scene, or at least in that direction, and we hope to have an update for you in just a few moments. I'll have a host of other news and information as well, starting right after a quick break. It's finally here. It's T-shirt season. And if you've been looking for the coolest designs by Pink Armadillo, Lucky Bird, and Simply Southern, look no more, because the T to tell the world what mood you're in or where you want to be is at the seasonal shop. And all the hoodies and caps and accessories to go with it. And for, Father's Day, get Dad something from Ridge and Holler, and for anyone and everyone, something from Brewmate to chill whatever it is you're drinking. Happy summertime from the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sayersville. There's no missing that this is the new McFarland and Tinker Law Office location on the Mountain Parkway in the former Farm Bureau building in Sayersville, just like there's no denying that their nearly 60 years of legal experience has won their clients millions and millions of dollars in disability, auto accident, and wrongful death cases. It's where your case matters to you and to us. McFarland and Tinker, also Griffey approved.
Summer is here, and the deal on the iPhone 12 mini just got even hotter at Appalachian Wireless. The iPhone 12 mini comes with massive features and is the perfect pocket size. Best of all, Appalachian Wireless is offering the iPhone 12 mini for just $1 with a 2-year contract. Good things do come in small packages, and it's the iPhone 12 mini on the region's best network. But don't wait. This deal won't last long. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
I'm still waiting some more details on what was possibly a serious crash on 114 that came into Magoffin County 911 just before 5:30. I'll have that for you as soon as that information comes in. For now, let's go on to last night's Magoffin County Fiscal Court meeting. The Fiscal Court being asked by Judge Executive if the names which have pretty much been taken on themselves of the Bloomington Community Park and Punchin Battlefield Park seemed appropriate, as that will be their permanent names going forward. After some discussion, it was decidedly so that the Bloomington Community Park and Punchin Battlefield Park will bear those names officially, as throughout many grant and other application processes over the years, especially for the Battle Park, well, they've just kind of taken on those names by themselves, and they thought they both felt really community related, and that was what they had hoped for. On the heels of that, a resolution postponed for more than a year now because of COVID was then read in honor of a local man, a local historian, and a driving force behind the Magoffin County Civil War reenactments that we've had here for so many years, and the creation of the Battlefield Community Park as well.
The Battlefield Park probably wouldn't be here without all his hard work. And we got the shelter in place up there, and we've done a lot more work. And we want to dedicate that shelter to him. And I've got a resolution here that I'd have to read into the record. Whereas Randall Reisner was born December 3rd, 1956, and passed away from this life October 26, 2019. And whereas Randall Reisner played an instrumental role in various civic and community organizations, including the Magoffin County Historical Society, Kiwanis Club of Sayresville, and the Magoffin County Civil War Committee. Whereas Randall Reisner was an avid historian and felt it was necessary to preserve the history of Magoffin County for future generations. Whereas Randall Reisner developed a particular interest for the history and heritage of southern Magoffin County. Whereas, after extensive research into the role Magoffin County played in the American Civil War, specifically the Battle of Puncheon Creek and Half Mountain, Randall was convinced a park should be constructed to forever memorialize one of the most important events in the history of Magoffin County. And whereas Randall Reisner dedicated years of his life to researching the battle that spanned from Puncheon Creek to Half Mountain, ensuring his dreams of a park came to fruition. And whereas, due to the tireless efforts of Randall Reisner, the Puncheon Battlefield Community Park has been constructed on Half Mountain at the battle site, complete with a paved walking and biking trail, modern picnic shelter, and educational kiosk describing the historical events that took place there. And whereas the Magoffin County Fiscal Court wishes to recognize the contributions to Magoffin County and to the Puncheon Battlefield Community Park by Randall Reisner. Now, therefore, it is hereby resolved that the shelter located at the Puncheon Battlefield Community Park be forever known as the Randall Reisner Memorial Shelter.
The court, obviously, unanimously in approval of that resolution, as they were the dedication for Randall Reisner, slated for sometime possibly early in August. We'll announce that when it has been finalized. Going on to the rest of the meeting, some other information pertaining to parks. Another $50,000, said Judge Matt Wireman, placed into the park improvements. They've already blacktopped the Battlefield Park. They are going to enlarge and blacktop the Bloomington Park parking lot. He says that the county is also right now adding $100,000 in resources for the future acquisition and purchase of a vehicle for the Magoffin County Rescue Squad, hopefully to be purchased in the very near future. I can't stress to you how dire the need is for a new vehicle. I have on numerous occasions. They are continually trying to patch and repair very old units, and the county is setting aside some money to try to best find something to suit their needs. With Wireman also announcing some other improvements that are planned. If he can free up some money that has been dedicated to the industrial park by using federal funds instead for infrastructure for the park and using coal severance funds elsewhere.
What about, go back to the parks, what about Rainey over here? Are we going to do anything for that, for the bathrooms, or just different things?
What my hopes are is that with the ARPA money, the money that's coming from the federal government, we haven't drawn down on it yet. But one of the specific items that it's for is water projects. We've got $1.2 million committed to the industrial park of coal severance money. If I can take the ARPA money, set it over there and run the water down there, that frees up $1.2 million of coal severance or some amount. It may be depend on how the costs run with that. But we should be able to carve out enough to do a lot of significant improvements over there with the lights, the parking lot, repaving the basketball courts. I've actually had engineers go through and design all that stuff, so we're just waiting to get this money freed up. Then hopefully by this time next year, maybe early fall of next year, that park will look like a brand new park.
It's really exciting to think that we could see those major upgrades to the Ramey Park in about a year, give or take. Very, very exciting and much needed, and one of the most used assets we have in this county, and certainly would be even much more so with those improvements. I'll be right back.
I'm Dr. Jason Zimmerman at Highlands ARH, the healthcare system of Appalachia.
Call the pros. All Pro Gutter Works specializes in seamless gutters, vinyl siding, metal roofing, replacement doors and windows, remodeling or adding on to your home with free and fair estimates backed by decades of happy and return customers with guaranteed satisfaction and 18 months 0% financing. All Pro Gutter Works. 349-9999. Parkway Pharmacy, as always, promises the quickest service with the very best care and prices, and to always have someone there to talk to when you have a question. With 3 pharmacists, curbside, drive-through, and call-ahead service. Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville, 349-4400.
Where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
Now open in Sayersville, brand new for your dining pleasure. Eat in or carry out. It's JJ's Burgers and Beer, where their all-star chef is cooking up 4-ounce to full 1-pound gourmet class burgers and sides. First-rate pizzas and breadsticks, wings, rings, and more, and your favorite beer by the bottle or by the bucket. It's JJ's Burgers and Beer, only at Speedy's in Sayersville. In recognition and honor of all of your achievements, especially your extraordinary senior year, Sayersville National Bank wants to salute the class of 2021 and assure you that wherever your next horizon leads you, we're here to help you save for your dreams with student, business, personal checking, and more. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2021 from Sayersville National Bank. Local and state COVID updates briefly this evening. I confirmed with our Public Health Director, Mayor Pete Shepard, at the Magafa County Health Department just a few moments ago that the Health Department has recorded, well, the last cases they have recorded were 2 cases that both fell on the same day, nearly 2 weeks ago on June the 11th. That will be 2 weeks this Friday. So those were the last cases to be reported, 2 on June the 11th, and those were the only 2 for many, many days before that. So we're still doing very, very well, as we are as a state as a whole. We have a total positive case number in the state of Kentucky to date per the pandemic, 464,033 people. Total tested, 6.8 million. Deaths, almost 7,200. And a positivity rating below 2%, comfortably below at 1.85%. Going down to the bottom part of your screen, you will see, as far as new cases are concerned, third line down on that chart, 210 announced today. We have, as well, among those 210, 18 and under, 28 cases. New deaths today, down to 2. We are looking forward to the days, consecutive days of 0 new deaths, and I feel as though if nothing changes, we're getting close to that. Again, a positivity rating today of 1.85%. New cases today, 210. And total deaths today reported as 2. More headlines to come. Right now, a couple of announcements on tonight's Magafa Farm Bureau calendar. Just in from North Magafa Elementary, a special site-based meeting has been set for this Friday at 9 o'clock in the school's library. This one will replace what was to be a regular meeting, I think, that was to be on today. So a special meeting Friday. And a big car show still in Sayersville this Saturday. Registration is at noon till 3, awards at 4. It's a free public event, food, music, door prizes, drive, ride, bring whatever you can on wheels, or come and see what everyone else has brung across from City Hall at Sayersville City Park this Saturday. And this is the place for all of your calendar announcements, birthdays, and anniversaries included as well. And as we do nightly, we now turn to this evening's obituaries, brought to you by the Magafa County Funeral Home. Service is now set for 80-year-old Della Faye Salyer Howard of Sayersville, who passed away yesterday. She was married to the late Johnny Hardy Howard of Lick Creek. She was preceded in death by her husband. As well, she is survived by 7 grandchildren. And those are Michael Howard, John Wayne Howard, Edith Howard Wilson, Carolyn Howard, Mary Jo Howard, Sherry Howard Conley, Sheila Howard Gamble, brothers Troy and Roy Salyer, and sisters Edna Fultz, Mary Stacy, Emma Jean Fultz, Jody Isaacs, Reva Hamilton, 13 grandkids, and 12 great-grandchildren. Service is to be held this Saturday beginning at 2 at the Faith Free Will Baptist Church. Friends can visit the church tomorrow evening after 6 and all day Friday and up until the point services start, of course, Saturday at 2. Just click on ConleyTire.net and you can shop for tires, find out more about services, brands, wheels, rims, their free coffee, free Wi-Fi, and free local shuttle service, and of course the latest and greatest current offers and specials like how right now you can get up to $150 back on a set of Goodyears. That's ConleyTire.net, or you can always stop by in Staffordsville or give them a call at 297-2424. It's time to play the Lee's Famous Recipe Daily Lunch Special Game, where behind curtain number 1 we have our super tasty country fried steak sandwich, and behind curtain number 2 our famous chicken sandwich with lettuce, pickle, and mayo, and you can get either one of those on a bun or a biscuit. But wait, behind curtain number 3 our extra famous footlong with homemade chili, and all 3 come served with our famous hand-dipped potato wedges and a drink. Monday through Friday for lunch from 11 to 2 for just $5 plus tax. You're a winner either way you go at your Sagersville Lee's Famous Recipe. Come and see the newest arrivals at McGoffin County's oldest gun and ammo dealer, like the hot new Ruger 5.7, their most cutting-edge platform yet that fires an awesome 5.7 by 28 millimeter round. And knives, they got them. The gentleman's knife with real rosewood handles, $14.99 after a mail-in rebate, and a huge selection of case knives, hammerheads, Barlow's, Stockman's toothpicks, bone stag handled, special knives for dads, grandpas, and our masons, great for Father's Day, and everything you need for your 6-string, picks, strings, saddles, tuners, amps, cords, and more at Fraser's Prater Drugs Radio Shack. Welcome to East Kentucky's premier vape and CBD shop, offering all natural tobacco alternatives and everything vape and smoke shop related. Everything you're looking for and everything you're not. Best quality, best prices, best service.
Come to Appalachian Smoke Shop for all your tobacco alternatives and accessories, as well as products like CBD, kratom, and legal THC that people are telling us they're using to treat pain, anxiety, depression, difficulty sleeping, and lack of energy, as well as just for overall wellness. Make it your one stop, Appalachian Smoke Shop.
You can read more about these statistics and these ladies in tomorrow's edition of the Sagersville Independent, where our writer Steve LeMaster is always working hard to have sports in there, whether or not sports is going on. So even throughout the summer, still a lot of must-reads like the following stories. The Kentucky Softball Coaches Association has announced their all-state softball teams, and we have 2 McGoffin County players making those rosters. First, we'll talk about, to the left of your screen, freshman, now sophomore, but last year freshman Jaden Williams of McGoffin County on the Class 2A second team. And to the right of your screen, the Class 2A honorable mention, Miss Emily Bailey. Senior, now, of course, graduated. Bailey had 86 at-bats, 29 runs, 45 hits, 14 RBIs on the season, and an average of about .523. They both batted over 500. And Williams had 80 at-bats, 12 runs, 45 hits, 38 RBIs, and a .563 average. As pitcher, Williams, I think, started 14 games, if I'm not mistaken, played 71 innings, threw over 1,200 pitches. Her earned runs average, a 1.95. That's why they made Class 2A second team for Williams, Class 2A honorable mention for Bailey. Congratulations, ladies. Read more about it in tomorrow's Sagersville Independent. Will there be another day or two in the 70s in our relatively near future? Well, right now it's not in the forecast period. The 7-day has us out of the 70s tomorrow, sitting pretty for the rest of your work week, and we're not in bad shape for your weekend either. Before I go on to a beautiful forecast, let me say this. I just got confirmation that the accident that was called in as a serious injury accident upon arrival of EMS was determined to be a non or minor injury accident at most. The person involved, I believe, even refused medical treatment at the scene. There was an accident, of course, tying up traffic and still right at the start of the 6 o'clock hour on 114 near the Ivyton Trestle, so keep that in mind, but glad to report no serious injuries. Now I'm super glad to report the following. Just in the latest update actually has us on cruise for beautiful weather not a cruise, on cruise control, you know what I mean, through Saturday, and actually maybe even all of your Sunday as well. The best chance for showers holding off till the 1st of next week. So let's take you through it. Mostly clear skies tonight. Look for some patchy fog tonight and some to start off your Thursday. We'll see about 56 for nighttime lows this evening, and we will hit the mid-80s almost on the dot tomorrow at 85 sunny degrees for your Thursday. And nighttime lows will bottom out back around 60 tomorrow night under mostly clear skies. Friday, almost ditto. Daytime highs again exactly at 85, mostly sunny. We'll hold on to about 66 for nighttime lows. We'll see mostly cloudy skies Friday night, but no precipitation with them, just some clouds. That's it. Saturday, we're going to start off your weekend very, very nicely. 87, a little patchy fog in the morning. We're going to see foggy mornings pretty much throughout the week, but Saturday, AM fog, partly sunny, 87 degrees right now. I see no chance of any showers or storms on your Saturday whatsoever, and I see nighttime lows right now hovering right around 68 degrees. Now, Sunday, we do factor in, according to the National Weather Service, about a 30% chance of showers and thunderstorms, maybe in the afternoon, as temperatures will get back into the upper 80s at 88 degrees. So with the heat, we have a shower chance or two. Very likely that we won't see any showers until Monday, but it's very likely we will on your Monday. Next setup brings us to about 85 on your Monday. Still partly sunny, but a 60% chance of showers and storms. Monday night, Tuesday, maybe into Tuesday night as well. 84, partly sunny, but still a 60% threat Tuesday. Wednesday, low 80s, some clouds, and still a chance of showers and storms. And that's going to wrap it up for tonight. Hope you have tomorrow's edition of the Sacramento Independent before I see you then. But if not, we'll probably talk about that and other news that you'll only see here. Good night, and thank you for watching.